Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here, back to more Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we cleared out every trainer in the SSN without going over the level cap that I set for myself, while also getting Brout, Necoark, and Vixoria up to battling condition. In this episode, we are gonna finish the SSN by starting off with a rival battle, getting the HM for cut, and going on to the Vermilion Gym Leader. But I might be getting ahead of myself. Let's beat our rival first. Hey, Schlumpf.
Bonjour, Hababra. Imagine seeing you here. Hababra, were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming along? I already got 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas, look hard for them.
That makes me wonder if in a single playthrough of this, by the time you get to this point, if you can have 40 Pokemon in your Pokedex, if it is possible. I'm gonna switch to Paperweight. I think in the original Red and Blue it was 30. But given all the species you have, let's assume that every species of Pokemon that you come across can be fully evolved, that you've come across up until this point, can be fully evolved. Which includes, I don't think you can get Machop yet, but that includes Abra and Geodude. Given that, and also, however, you do not have access to, let's say you don't have let's say you have access to the trait evolutions, but you don't have access to the version exclusives. Nor like the starters. This is where it gets tricky. Man, Paperweight's really the only Pokemon I have that resists fire, huh? Yikes! You've got high defense, okay. I'm seething at the moment. Oh my god! God, that was a your Pokemon hung on because it loves you moment. Usually when you're at that low of HP, they'll use... Wow, no, he just straight up went for Metal Claw. Oh my god! This Charmeleon! I can't wait for Paperweight to evolve. But given the conditions that I have, that I've given for that, is it possible to have 40 Pokemon? That's a lot of EXP. By the time you get to, your rival at this point. This is interesting. Kadabra's level 18, so maybe Necoark would be able to do something about it? Let me check the Pokemon I have right now, because it definitely knows Confusion. Punch would be in trouble. Honestly, Paperweight is still my best option. All right. Let me heal it, and then I'll try taking on the Kadabra. Because despite supposedly not... Jesus, that was almost half... Oh my god, do I really have to risk this like this? All right, hold on. Let me gauge what's going on here. Okay, disable. I can at least get an attack in. Let's try and lower that speed. What did you disable? Magnitude. Okay, phew. I'm upset, to say the least. Oh, no. Oh my god, thank goodness. Oh, it's so fast. I was horrified by what could have been. Raticate. Once again, Paperweight is the only one that's good for this one, too. I'm gonna super it and take it on, and then once it reaches level 24, I can't use it until I challenge, let's see how much damage this does. Okay, cool. Once it reaches level 24, I can't get it to level 25 without breaking the rules. Rock Tomb. You're gonna try and lower my defense, but it's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, X. Speed down. But was it enough? It was not. Hyper Fang's gonna do quite a bit more because of that defense drop. can't believe Paperweight survived with 1 HP. Defeated rival Smooth.
At least you're raising your Pokemon.
Got 720 for winning. Sick, that's 2 full rotations.
Heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yup, he'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya!
Sir, are you alright? Oh, I shouldn't have looked!
I feel hideous. Seasick.
Habrabra rubbed the captain's back. Rub, 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 rub.
Whew, thank you. I'm feeling much better now.
You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you my prized cut technique if I weren't so ill. I know, you can have this hidden machine. Teach cut to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime. Habrabra obtained HM01 from the captain. I don't know why I thought he said from the Freemason. Using cut, you can chop down small trees. Why not try it with the trees around Vermilion City? Do 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 do. And that's everything we can do on the SS Anne. So it's about time we bid a bon voyage to the cruise ship that almost got my Geodude killed. It gave me a panic attack more than a few times. As we watch it sail away. Goodbye. 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 Waving farewell from the dock. I think you're forced out of here. Yeah, I'm not controlling this right now. And you can never go back there again. Unless it's like a Sevi Islands thing, but you usually access that from Cinnabar. Let me go ahead and heal my Mons. And figure out who to teach cut to. I think Rattata can learn it, so I think Radicus is gonna be doing some HM pulling here for a little bit. We hope to see you again, which means I'm probably gonna have to leave one of my Pokemon behind here, and I probably shouldn't leave one of the weaker ones here. Kebab can also learn cut, so maybe I'll bring Kebab along. I'll bring Kebab over Punch. But I will be using Punch again. I just need Kebab for Dig, and potentially to tank some electric moves. Back into the TM case. I say cut. Did I say Dig? I meant cut. Yeah, Neko Arc can learn it, but I really don't want to teach Neko Arc cut. 50 power, 95 accuracy. It's not a great move. 1, 2, and poof. Kebab forgot, Kebab learned. All right, to the gym. We'll bring Punch back into the party once we're done with the gym, but for now, it's time to try to take that on. Also, a bunch of trainers out to the east that we haven't taken on yet either. So I think we'll be doing that after we take on the gym. You know, should we survive. All right. Let's get Neko Arc out first, just because, again, for experience. I'm gonna fight all the trainers in here before doing the trash can puzzle.
This is no place for kids, not even if you're good.
He's a sailor, so I can't guarantee he's gonna use electric Pokemon. Nope, there's Pikachu. Pikachu. All right, let's bring in Kabadge. Probably gonna have to do something similar for, oh, that's great. Yep, definitely gonna need Paralyze Heal for this. I'm upset by this development. I'm even more upset by this development. Thank goodness. If it crits, I'm golden. It didn't crit. Man, I would love to get rid of Tackle for something else. Number 1 rule of a Nuzlocke, don't make plans. Another Pikachu. Well, it didn't use double team, so Razor Leaf should hit. Thank goodness. Didn't crit either, great. Tackle. I'm even more upset. Rest in spaghetti, I'm getting upsetty. Kabadge gained a bunch of experience.
Wow, you surprised me.
Alright, let's use a paralyze heal real quick. I should, hey, Nekoark picked something up. Is it another hidden power, TM? A Duranberry. What do you do? Can be ground up as powder as an ingredient for medicine. Ah, I see. I think there is a an NPC that does make medicine out of berries. However, that's probably more for Pokeblocks than anything. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. That's why I joined this gym. I'm pretty sure this is a rocker. No, he's an he's an engineer. Still, I like to rock. Voltorb. Let's try secret power. Tackle. That was a crit. Okay. That makes me a little bit more confident in this. That, however, does not. Oh! Oh, Nekoark! You beautiful bastard! Even if you don't fight against this thing, yeah, you're definitely switching out for Magnemite. Could have had punch here. Go back to paperweight so I could just magnitude it. Yeah, this is the last thing I can do. That's actually rough if I come across. You know what I might do then? That's a terrible idea. I think I should deposit somebody for punch. Yikes! If you hit yourself again, I swear to— I'm dreaming of a Pokemon that won't hit itself! I have to leave anyway because I need, oh, this is gonna be rough. There's the Sonic Boom. There's the confusion. Magnitude 5 isn't great, but Magnemite is quad weak to ground type moves, so we are in the good. Nekoark grew to level 17. And now I'm forbidden from using paperweight until I get to Lieutenant Surge. So just in case the next trainer also happens to have a Magnemite, I'm gonna go switch out for Punch. I've opted to switch Punch in for Brout, as Brout's not gonna be doing anything in this gym. There's a switch under here. Lock open. Only trash, it reset. Ah, the joys of this puzzle, if you can call it that. There's a switch under here. I got a coin flip on. I hit the wrong one! Oh my god. I think this may be the worst puzzle in any gym. I can't think of any. If you can think of any, then comments. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. If you can think of a worse gym puzzle, I'm all ears. I'll keep Nekoark out just in case, but we're probably gonna be going to Punch. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. He was a hard taskmaster. Considering how old this guy is, compared to Lieutenant Surge, okay, well, I'm gonna have to use, like, Punch or somebody anyway. Let me try Secret Power. There's Quick Attack. How much damage? That's quite a bit of damage. I do not want to take a Thunder Shock from this thing. Alright, I'll switch into Punch for this. He could probably take a Quick Attack. He could also probably take a Thunder Shock. Jeez, Chrism! He's got to be faster, right? Kabadge. I could have kept going, and it would have been fine. Razor Leaf. Use double team, I would have been angry. Quite angry. Alright, let's... Oh, I didn't restock my healing items. I think considering where I'm at right now, I should be fine, but that's also very famous last words. By the way, I'm still gonna do it. First, let's heal up you. I'm gonna use my last super potion on Punch. Actually... I'll use my potion on Neko Arc and I'll use my super potion on Punch. Push comes to shove, I have the hyper potion. If Punch comes to shove, rather. Alright. What's up, Lieutenant Surge? I believe you have 4 Pokemon in your party.
Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis. The same as I'll do to you. Ready to fight, baby?
Leader Lieutenant Surge would like to battle. Voltorb. Go Neko Arc. Level 21. I think it'd be better to switch out, honestly. We're in the gym battle, so I like, honestly, paperweight. The biggest issue I've got to contend with is... Not that, I thought he was gonna use Sonic Boom, but fortunately we are past that. Screech, however, is another story entirely. May switch out for his Pikachu just to reset his defense. Do 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 do. Sending out Pikachu. That slam did a ton last time. That was on Punch, who does not have very good defense. Yeah, Vexoria's got better defense. I am confident that Vex can survive some of this. Alright, back to Paperweight. I'll just go into Raichu with Paperweight because I cannot afford to be doing some of this stuff. Alright, Magnitude. You're gonna make this incredibly difficult, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, Magnitude 6. Hey!
Yeah, dude.
Vex gained up some experience, and... Raichu. Yeah, of course you're gonna double team. Is this how they saved you in the war? They used double teams so that way the opposing side couldn't hit? Well, guess what? He's still alive. Super Potion. That did a lot more than- man, this thing has less HP than I thought it did. This should kill. Magnitude 6 brought it down to red. Magnitude 8 should 100% kill.
Now that's a shocker! You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge.
Abadra got 2400 for winning.
The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this.
Receive TM34 from Lieutenant Surge.
TM34 contains Shockwave. Teach it to an electric Pokemon.
I like how Misty was like, teach the water move to a water Pokemon. Teach the electric, and then Lieutenant Surge is like, teach the electric move to an electric Pokemon. Of course. Why didn't I think of it? Whew. Got a few trainers to fight in Route 11, then we can make our way back up to Cerulean in order to start making our way towards Rock Tunnel. Nothing is ever guaranteed in this, though, so we've got to be careful. Especially considering that I need to take out Oscar Mayer Wiener, or whatever his name is, Kebab, for Brout. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. I don't remember if I healed when I first came in, so I'm going to do it again. Ah. Quiet. Alright, our new limit is level 29 because that is the next gym leader's highest level Pokemon. So, if I can get some good strides here in training my Pokemon, then I can make a beeline for, yeah, I can make a beeline for, Erica's gym. Finish that off, and then the next cap I have is level 43 from Koga. That's nuts. I guess there is a long route between Celadon and Fuchsia. That's part of the reason why I was looking at like Giovanni's Pokemon and what their levels were to see if it would be feasible to. Can I look at that? Yeah, in Celadon City. Actually, it could work for. Actually, no, that could work. It is a little bit more limiting, though. Poliwag, we haven't seen one of these before. Paralysis, not bad. Hypnosis, it missed. You are getting sleepy. No, I'm not. Secret power. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, Nekoark's doing pretty good. Got a horsey here. Get more secret power going. Let's give Bite a chance. Yeah, it does about the same. Plus it flinched the horsey, so we're good there. I just want to point out, because I've been having so much fun with this, this is still the same day that I'm recording that I started recording episode 2. Yes, I would like to replace with Payday. Payday is a 40 power move, essentially scratch that gives money. I believe the money paid out from Payday is relative to your Pokemon's level. Achha! Didn't go my way. Let's get... Oh, this is an electric guy. Let's get Vexoria out front, and then I'll use Brout for the kid above me. Watch out for live wires! Do. Engineer Bernie. Sending out Magnemite. Well, I might have to switch Pokemon here. I'll switch to Punch because Punch can handle steel types. I feel like Punch is one of the best nicknames I've come up with for a Pokemon. It's very fun to say. Punch. A lot of my favorite English words are fun to say, like crisp and snack. Punch is also one of them. I feel like we might be getting a deep look into my psyche that even I didn't really know about. The Sonic Boom users are awful. I don't like them. Kill it, please! What level does Magnemite evolve? Jesus Christmas! Whoa, you spark plug! Alright, we still got Vexoria out front. Hello, Gambler Man. Competition, can't get enough! Look at this gambler. Oh, sorry, gamer. Gamer Jasper sent out Bellsprout. Bellsprout. Start with Rap, and then we'll do the Rap Bite combo we're known for at this point. Hey, we're rapping each other. It's like the Blue Cross Blue Shield logo, except one of them is a vine. Hey. Flinch would have been nice. Did growth have the effect of being affected by harsh sun in this generation? Because I can't quite remember. Alright, Vex. All the style and grace! I love Oddish. Oddish is a cute bean. Man, I'm about to jinx myself here. I have gotten this far, mainly due to the use of items. Yikes, okay. That's one part of the jinx. None of my Pokemon have died. Some have come close, and it's probably only gonna get harder from here, but none of my Pokemon have died yet. Oh, you beautiful bastard. Mind shedding that skin now? Sweetest scent. Ah. It smells of flowers and hickory. Good crit, good crit. Vex gained 300. Grew to level 18. Defeated Gamer Jasper. I had a chance. Boop-a-doo. Boop-a-doo. All right, Brout's coming out first. I'm not gonna heal up Vex quite yet. Get this item here. I also think there's an item hidden somewhere over here. Yes, there is. Hello. I've never lost. Of course, it's full Torb. Paperweight. Man, I'm thinking about how useful Paperweight has been and will continue to be. Very good against Lieutenant Surge and will be excellent against both Blaine and Koga. Glad I switched out. So was this guy originally like an electric user, or the engineer trainer class before they switched him out with a gamer? Level 25. We gotta be close to evolving Paperweight. Ironically, despite Paperweight's name, Paperweight has been pulling his weight, and he's evolving. Let's freaking go. Now that I think about it, we might actually get Primate before Erica, because I think it evolves at level 28. Paperweight is evolved into Graveler. Paperweight, but paper covers rock. Found a Great Ball. That'll be useful when we hit up Rock Tunnel. Hello. An escape rope. All right, is Brout still out front? Yes. Because Brout was one of the ones that I really needed to raise up. I've never won before. Well, the other guy never lost, so maybe you two should team up for the perfect average. Gamer Darien. Growlithe. I have some, okay, the confidence is gone. I was gonna say I have some confidence in this, but I think I'm gonna switch to Neko-Arc. You gonna roar? Nope, you're gonna Ember. Okay. I don't want to keep depending on Paperweight, but Paperweight is really good. Who are you sending in? Punch, that works for me. Brick break this dog. We just played Pokemon musical chairs. And Vulpix, one of my favorites. Cannot catch it in this version. I'll just finish this battle off. I need to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. Plus, we're at time anyway, so I'll call it for this episode and go back and heal. And then next time on Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke, we'll finish clearing out the trainers here, then make our way north back to Cerulean. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Later. Okay, I just wanted to like make sure that it was seen that I didn't run to any Pokemon or trainers before heading back. So now I will see you all then. Later.